Hi guys, it's Mary here again. I actually got a message on my YouTube in one of the comments to say that I was quite difficult to actually hear me when I was doing the tutorial for this beautiful stitch. I'm going to just do a quick version, well not a quick version, I'm going to do a slow version with just 3 rows just to go over it again, and hopefully it'll be clearer. This is actually the finished washcloth, face cloth that I was talking about last week. I actually just put tiny little chain and I just sewed it in on both sides. I just finished off and put the chain there. It's actually lovely, and it's just hang it up in your share. With 100% cotton, you can obviously boil wash it, and it's great because you can use it again. It's gorgeous, and this particular pattern is, I just love it. So I'll go ahead and I'll start. So I am going to chain 20. So I do my slip knot, and then I am going to get my yarn right. So I'm going to chain 20. So with this one now, I'm using a smaller hook. So this is the 3. What's this one? Oops. It's 3.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now for this is, you always miss the first one, because if you work into the first one, you're actually undoing your stitch. So you're going into the second one. So into the first one, you miss the first one, and into the second chain from your hook, you're going to insert the hook, wool over, bring it through, wool over, and bring it through the 2. So that's your first double crochet. Now you're going to do a treble. So it's yarn over, into the top of the next chain, wool over, bring it through. You have what looks like a little swing or a V. You put your yarn over again, you bring it through the 2, like so, wool over, and bring it through 2. Into your next chain, you can see you've worked on this one, so this is actually the next one. So into the next chain, you're doing your double. So your hook into your double, into your chain, wool over, bring it through, and wool over and bring it through 2. Now you've got your yarn over for your treble. You go into the next chain. So this is your treble. So all the way across, what you're doing is a double crochet followed by a treble crochet. So you just continue doing this all the way across into each chain. Don't skip a chain. If you do, you'll find it just doesn't look right. I noticed when I'm teaching some of the kids, they actually skip a chain and it makes it look like it's going around in a curve. So you're better off to, if you struggle actually using if you struggle trying to get your hook into your chain and you're beginning, just maybe go up on a hook size for your chain, and then go back a half a hook size, or go up a half a hook size for your chain, and then go back to the size that you need to do for the rest. And sometimes it can actually help you just until you get used to crochet, because there's nothing worse than struggling trying to get a hook into your chain if you're actually quite a tight crocheter. Okay, so now we're going to go into our next chain for a treble. Now we're going to do a double. Now we're going to do a treble. Now I'm going to do a double into the next one. Oops. And now we're going to do a treble. I heard and I found out actually, I checked it up. As far as I know, this stitch, it's been called many names. 2 that I saw was a griddle stitch, the up down stitch, and my version, what I call it, is the moss stitch, because it's the opposite. I call it the moth stitch because you put the opposite stitch on top of the stitch from the row before. Okay, so that's your treble. So this is your last one. Here's the first slip knot you did on your first chain. So you're going to do a double crochet into the last one. I always hold the yarn here. That's the little tail that you had. I always hold that when I'm doing the last stitch. I find it just makes it a lot easier. So there's the first row. So now we're going to do 2 chain. 1, 2. Because we finished on our double here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the top of our treble. So the top of our treble, we are going to do a double crochet, followed by a treble crochet on top of the double, followed by a double crochet on top of the treble, followed by a treble, followed by the double, and you can see this is your chain all the way across here. So you're actually going in, I should have said it in the beginning, you're actually going into both of the chains, both the actual chain itself. So you're doing your treble, now you're doing your double, followed by your treble, followed by your double. My husband's just come home, so the dog just jumped off the bed. He's looking out the window. Now we're going into our double, into our treble, do a treble on your double. Now we're going to do our double. Now we are doing our treble. Now we are doing our double, treble, double, and then into the last one you are going to do your treble. Sometimes the last one is actually quite difficult to actually get the hook into, I find anyway. So you're going to do your treble. Now on this round you're going to do 1 chain, you're going to turn, that was your treble from the previous round, this is your treble from the previous round, this is your double, so you're going to do your treble on top of your double on top of your treble, and your treble, your double, your treble, whoops, that's the yarn just split there. So treble, double, treble, your double, your treble. This is just curling there, don't worry about that. Your double on top of the treble, treble on top of the double, your double on top of the treble, treble on top of the double, double on top of the treble, treble on top of the double, double, treble, double, treble, and then into the last one again, where I always have difficulty trying to, you're going to do a double. Now that is it, your 3 rows done there. That's what it looks like, and that's what it will look like when it's finished. I hope that this was clear. I'd love if you subscribe and share. I get a real buzz out of it. And until the next video, take care. Bye.